Hey Disney fans! Big news just dropped from Walt Disney World, and it's about to change how you experience some of the park's biggest rides. Say goodbye to virtual queues. Yep, they're officially history as of February 25th, 2025. Stick with me because we're diving into what this means for Tiana's Bayou adventure, Guardians of the Galaxy, Cosmic Rewind, and your next magical adventure. Let's roll. For years, virtual queues have been Disney's go-to for managing the insane demand on their hottest new attractions. Think back to Star Wars Rise of the Resistance in 2019. It kicked off this whole system. You'd wake up at 7 a.m., frantically refresh the My Disney Experience app and pray you snagged a boarding group before they vanished in seconds. Then came Tron Light Cycle Run, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, and most recently Tiana's Bayou adventure. It was stressful, but it kept those multi-hour standby lines at bay. Until now. As of February 25th, 2025, Disney's pulling the plug on virtual queues entirely. That's right, no more boarding groups, no more 7 a.m. app battles, and no more wondering if you'll even get to ride. The last two holdouts, Tiana's Bayou Adventure at Magic Kingdom and Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind at Epcot, are switching to good old-fashioned standby lines. For the first time since the pandemic, not a single ride at Walt Disney World will use a virtual queue. Wild, right? So, what's replacing the virtual queue? Simple, a regular standby line you can just walk into whenever you want. No pre-booking, no phone required, just show up, join the line, and wait your turn. Oh, and don't worry, Lightning Lane options are sticking around for both rides. You can still buy a Lightning Lane single pass for Cosmic Rewind or use the Lightning Lane multi-pass for Tiana if you want to skip the bulk of the wait. Disney's not taking away that perk. Now let's break this down. What's the good and what's the not so good? On the plus side, this is a win for spontaneity. No more planning your day around virtual queue drop times or stressing if you miss the 1 p.m. slot. You can rope drop these rides, hit them midday, or save them for a late night spin. Your call. Plus, if you're someone who loves riding multiple times, you're not limited to one shot per day anymore. That's huge for thrill seekers. But here's the flip side. Those standby lines, they're probably gonna get long, especially for these two fan-favorite rides. Tiana's Bayou adventure is still pretty new, and Cosmic Rewind's been a must-do since it opened in 2022. Without virtual queues spreading out the crowds, you might be looking at waits pushing 2, maybe even 3 hours on busy days. And if you're on a tight budget, skipping the Lightning Lane cost means more time standing instead of exploring. It's a trade-off. Why's Disney doing this now? Well, virtual queues were always meant to be temporary, a way to handle opening day hype or unreliable new rides. Tron ditched its virtual queue back in September 2024, and Rise of the Resistance went standby years ago. With Tiana and Guardians running smoothly, Disney's betting they can handle the demand without the app gymnastics. Some fans on X are cheering, no more tech stress, while others are worried about longer lines pushing Lightning Lane sales. What do you think? Here's the practical takeaway for your next trip. Plan smart. If you hate long waits, hit these rides at park open or late at night when lines might thin out. Or yeah, budget for that Lightning Lane if it fits your vibe. Either way, this shift means more freedom to enjoy Disney your way, no app required. So, the virtual queue era is officially over at Disney World. Love it or hate it, it's a new chapter for park planning. Drop a comment below. Will you miss the virtual queues? Or are you pumped for standby? Hit that like button if this helped, subscribe for more Disney updates, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you real soon.